Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to talk about a really important topic, and that is how to naturally prevent gum disease and also prevent bad breath using probiotics. We're going to talk a little bit about gum disease. We're going to talk about the factors that cause gum disease and how to prevent it in 5 main steps, and the role of probiotics for helping to both prevent and lessen your chances of having both gum disease and bad breath. So gum disease and bad breath are common oral health issues that can be caused by so many different factors. The main factors that cause gum disease and bad breath include having poor oral hygiene. You have certain medical conditions that can cause you to develop gum disease and have bad breath as well, and also certain medications can be causes for bad breath. So we're going to talk about natural ways to prevent gum disease and bad breath with probiotics. First of all, eating probiotic-rich foods is really important, because probiotics are live microorganisms that are similar to beneficial bacteria that naturally occur in the body. So what eating probiotic-rich foods does, it really helps to restore the balance of good bacteria in the area of the oral, the mouth, the teeth, the gums, and this will help to prevent gum disease and bad breath. So you can stock up on probiotic-rich foods such as yogurt, kefir, fermented vegetables as well are great examples. I like homemade sauerkraut and also kombucha. You can make all these at home easily, effortlessly, and we'll share many easy recipes that I try myself for myself and my family in this channel, so stay tuned and subscribe in order to stay updated. Also, you can use a probiotic-rich toothpaste. Some toothpaste brands, they claim to contain probiotics, and I really want to be careful with these, and I want you to ensure that the probiotics that are inside the toothpaste are the right ones and are also efficient as well. So the ones that are high quality, the probiotics inside the toothpaste, what they do is they help to restore the balance of good bacteria in the mouth and prevent gum disease and bad breath as well. You can also try to take probiotic supplements, and this is really important not only for helping to prevent gum disease and also reduce bad breath, but really important for your immune system and important for your gut health as well, because probiotic supplements are important to help to restore gut health, help to restore the good bacteria inside the gut, which helps with overall general health and well-being. Now, you could go for probiotic supplements that are in tablet, capsule, or powder form. And I'd like to focus more on probiotic supplements that are stored in the refrigerator, because they are the ones that are more high quality. They are the ones that contain the live bacteria, and it's also better to get your probiotics sources from live culture, such as the ones that are available in yogurt as well. They're easily available, they're affordable, and you can also make them at home as well. Make your own homemade yogurt using live probiotics that way. I also want you to focus on drinking plenty of water and staying hydrated that way, because it's really important to stay hydrated to help flush the bacteria and other toxins out of the mouth, which may prevent gum disease and bad breath as well. So I want you to aim to drink at least 8 ounces of water per day, and that can include also antibacterial, antifungal, and antiseptic herbal teas. Maybe some stinging nettle tea with some cloves as well, both anti-inflammatory and antiseptic, great for oral health, great as a preventative as well for oral problems. I also want you to practice good oral hygiene. This is a must for all conditions. Brush your teeth twice a day with a toothpaste. You can use a activated charcoal based toothpaste. You can use an antimicrobial mouthwash used to kill bacteria and freshen the breath as well. Now, probiotics are a wonderful way to both maintain general health as also to help in kind of preventing and combating bad breath as well, but you should not use them as the main substitute for good oral health. You should use them along with a healthy diet, along with regular dental checkups. If you have any concerns for gum disease or chronic bad breath, it's really important to speak with a dentist for personalized recommendations on your specific issue as well. We're not able to diagnose, we're not able to treat, but we're able to arm you with the right information to make an informed decision, and also see your dentist for a personalized checkup and a diagnosis. If you enjoyed today's video, like, share and subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye. Peroxide, that bubbly stuff used by doctors and moms to clean scrapes for years, is the base chemical for this teeth whitening agent. Carbamide peroxide or hydrogen peroxide are the two main key chemical ingredients used to whiten. So these are found in almost all of the tooth bleaching kits and tooth whitening products available today. So the main difference between many of these products are the strength of the carbamide peroxide gel. So a general rule is that the higher the strength, the faster the results and the greater the risks of gum damage. Most professional whitening and bleaching gels use only a couple of different chemicals to whiten teeth. Carbamide peroxide is used for a few hours to overnight, or hydrogen peroxide usually is used for about 30 minutes a couple of times a day. So carbamide peroxide is actually a lower strength product that can limit the irritating effects of stronger peroxide chemicals. Still, carbamide peroxide gels come in a variety of strengths. These range from a very safe 10% to the more typical 16 to 20 to 22% strengths. There are also even stronger gels available that claim upwards of a 30% plus strength level. These can and will discolor your mouth's soft tissue if the gel comes in contact with it for any length of time. These stronger peroxide gels should probably only be considered if done by a dentist or a dental professional. So the dentist will make sure that the material is only applied to teeth surfaces, and it can also better protect the gums and soft tissue. Higher strength products are also the reason why dentists can achieve faster and even much more expensive results sooner. Although you may be tempted to get the highest strength available, the higher the potency, the higher the risk of problems. So for all the best home teeth bleaching results, use the lower or middle range of carbamide peroxide strengths. Professional teeth whitening kits bleach teeth for thousands of people every year without major problems. But this doesn't mean that using teeth bleaching products are completely free of any problems, even if used incorrectly. Tooth sensitivity, gum discoloration, and a poor teeth whitening job can result if carbamide peroxide gels aren't used as directed. Peroxide and its counterpart, carbamide peroxide, are bleaching chemicals. Specifically, they're known as oxidizing agents. Although you may be more aware of basic chlorine bleach, hydrogen peroxide or peroxide bleaches are actually another well-used and trusted bleaching agent in many industries. Color-safe bleaches and even the now most popular OxyClean type bleaches are really oxygenating or they're basically an oxidizing bleach. To be even more clear, they're selling bleach with an oxidizing agent, and most probably is a compound that contains or includes peroxide in some strength. Did you know that bleach doesn't really get out stains? So depending on the bleaching chemical used, it actually adds oxygen, which is oxidizing to the stain, and then removes or reduces oxygen to the stain. Chlorine bleach, by the way, is considered a reducing agent that basically removes the oxygen from the stains. So depending on the type of stain, it simply disappears when the right bleaching product is applied. So carbamide peroxide is an oxidizing agent that bleaches or whitens your teeth by adding oxygen molecules to the stains. Remember that carbamide peroxide is almost the same product as that brown bottle hydrogen peroxide that moms have used for decades to clean cuts and scrapes in children. When used as directed, it is a safe and effective tooth whitening product that can make your smile look its best. I hope you found this video helpful. Like, share and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to do a part 2 of what I use in my herbal first aid kit. And this series is really important because a lot of people have been asking me about what do I recommend when it comes to a first aid kit that's easy, that's simple, and that is really helpful when it comes to all these little accidents, little kind of things here and there that you might suffer from when you're out hiking or you're out for a run, or especially when you're out with the kids. They're more prone to the falls, the accidents, the stings, so you want to keep them all protected, and you want to make sure that you have something natural, something easy, and something that works well to apply when you need it. So I have a couple of things that I do recommend, and we're going to start off with my main 3, and this is part 2. I'll include the link to the part 1 video where I talked about different remedies that I use in the description box below, so after watching this one you can head over to see part 1 if you haven't done so. So let's get on to it. I really like using Arnica cream, and I've talked about it in my Arnica video series, which you can check also in the description box below. There'll be a link for that. And Arnica is one of my favorite things to use for anything to do with bruising, anything to do with sprains, anything to do with pain in general. The cream is to be applied externally, and it's really effective, especially for bruising, because it's important. It has anti-inflammatory properties. Now, one thing to bear in mind when it comes to the Arnica is please make sure you do not use on broken skin, because this can actually irritate the skin. So if the skin's broken, make sure you clean the area, make sure that you secure with a band-aid or with a cloth, a clean disinfected cloth as well, to help in preventing the bacteria from spreading and to keep the area intact as well. So Arnica cream is my go-to, and then again, this is my own personal experience and what I've used on myself and on my family. It's okay for you to use other things as well. I'm just talking about my own experience and what has worked for me. Second of all, we got another thing that's related to Arnica, which is again my favorite, is Arnica tablets, and I use the 6x potency, and these are really important. I've talked about how I've used Arnica, both cream and both tablets, after labor. I've talked about using them when I'm having some sort of pain as well, just simply putting the Arnica homeopathic tablets, and they're really important for anything to do with shocks, with accidents, because these are basically homeopathic tablets that I've used and I give to my own family as well, and they can be taken every 30 minutes. At every 30-minute interval, you can, I personally take Arnica tablets when I'm in pain until I feel more better, until I feel more settled. So another great thing that I use and that I always have on hand at home in my herbal first aid kit, I even have a little tiny travel bottle of in my own purse, is a distilled witch hazel. Why do I use distilled witch hazel? Well, it's a lovely remedy for everything to do with minor burns, sunburn, wounds as well, in terms of helping to clean the wounds and helping to soothe insect bites and insect stings as well. Witch hazel is amazing. I start off by soaking a swab in witch hazel, which I always have cotton handy with me, and this really helps to stop the flow of blood from the wounds, and also soothing insect bites as well. So for bruises and sprains, you can also use distilled witch hazel. You can keep kind of freeze witch hazel in ice cube molds and use whenever you want. Make sure you label them clearly and make sure you use them before their expiration date. So these have been the 3 main herbal first aid remedies that I've used. We talked about Arnica cream, Arnica tablets, and distilled witch hazel. If you enjoyed today's video, please. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a wonderful remedy that I use every time I have tooth pain. I have swelling in the gums as well. This remedy works amazing and it has been used many times to help in reducing swelling in the gums and to help settle down pain as well. So you would not need to include the numbing effects that the previous recipes I've talked about have.
such as peppermint, such as clove, such as myrrh as well, but it provides wonderful antibacterial properties that help to cleanse the area around the tooth and draw out some of the fluid that causes the swelling. The best time to do this is at night before bed, but of course you can do it any time as well. I want you to use a teaspoon of natural salt. You can use Himalayan salt, you can use sea salt. Place it into a glass of warm water. Rinse your mouth up to 30 seconds before you discard it. Salt water really helps to cleanse the area around the tooth, and it helps to draw out some of the fluid that causes the swelling. You can repeat as often as needed. Preferably when I do it at night before bed, do it once or twice. It really helps to reduce the swelling by around 70 to 80% of the time by the time it's morning. But I do consistently do that every time I notice that there's some tooth pain or there's some sort of minor swelling in the gum area. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Like, share, and subscribe in order to access more. Take care and have a great day. How to make your own antibacterial, antiseptic herbal mouthwash. And this is great to help in freshening your breath, in fighting bad breath, in fighting any sort of bacteria in your oral and in your oral space, such as your gums and your teeth and your tongue as well. So in order to make this herbal mouthwash, you would need ingredients that you usually have on hand. And these ingredients are common. So first of all, I want you to mix 1 tablespoon of witch hazel, 1 teaspoon of glycerin, 5 drops of peppermint essential oil. If you do not have peppermint essential oil, you can use the same amount, 5 drops of clove oil, and mix it with 100 milliliters of water. So I'm going to repeat the recipe again. We have 1 tablespoon of witch hazel, 1 teaspoon of glycerin, 5 drops of peppermint essential oil, and 100 milliliters of water. Mix it together, rinse your mouth with this mixture straight away after brushing your teeth and after flossing. It will really help to freshen your breath and fight off bad bacteria. Alternatively, you can also do oil pulling. Oil pulling is amazing. I've shared a couple of recipes here on the channel about oil pulling and about maximizing the effect of oil pulling using adding in activated charcoal, adding in turmeric powder to help in maximizing the effects, the antibacterial effects of the oil pulling method. Now for oil pulling, you can use whatever carrier oil you have, such as coconut oil, sesame oil also works best, and black seed oil. If you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel. We are on a mission to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I appreciate your support and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Stay tuned for more and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you one of the best and natural ways to whiten your teeth at home. This method can be used for 7 days. This recipe can also help you get rid of the gingivitis infection and help freshen up your breath. You will need 2 teaspoons coconut oil and 2 capsules activated charcoal. You'll begin by mixing them both until you get a thick and creamy consistency. So once you have that, start by dipping your toothbrush into the mixture. I have a toothbrush set aside. You'll need to brush your teeth in circular motions for about 5 minutes and then wash away with water. Don't panic if the charcoal bits are still in your teeth after you've washed it. It won't stain your teeth, just give it a good rinse. Continue using this recipe for about 7 days, once a day for 5 minutes each time, until you notice whiter and shinier teeth. Coconut oil helps fight bacteria and infection in the teeth and gums. And activated charcoal works as a magnet to absorb the toxins and the stains on the teeth surface. If you found this DIY helpful, please stay tuned for more by subscribing to our channel and liking our Facebook page. Thank you for watching. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today I'd like to make a quick video about how I make the oil pulling melts. I've previously talked about oil pulling as being one of the main holistic ways to improve your oral care, and these melts make it easy. They make the process much more faster and much more accessible, and we can also customize the melts as well. So with the idea behind the melts is to prepare ahead of time, make yourself a batch, and then in the morning just take whatever flavor you would like to use for that day and you put it in your mouth. It will melt, and that way you have a quick access to your oil pulling. Now alternatively, you can also just simply put the mixture in that we are going to prepare into a jar, close it up and put it in room temperature, and then each morning just scoop out a teaspoon or a tablespoon worth, put it in your mouth, and you're good to go. Now we can customize it. I'm just currently heating some coconut oil, which I will use as my main oil. You can substitute it for cold pressed sesame oil or black seed oil as well. So in this case I'm using coconut oil, and what I'm doing is I'm adding essential oils that are known to be antifungal, antibacterial and antiseptic, and these oils are also good for internal use. Now you need to check with your brand to make sure that it is good for internal use as well, because you will be putting it in your mouth. So here I'm using peppermint oil. You can use clove oil, and you can also use antiseptic oil such as a drop of eucalyptus oil, just one drop of eucalyptus oil. So in this case I'm using peppermint and clove essential oil, and I'm adding one drop of that to each melt. You can also add in the dry ingredients, which is optional. You can add in a teaspoon of turmeric, or you can add in a teaspoon of activated charcoal. Both activated charcoal and turmeric are amazing. So here I'm making some flavors with turmeric and activated charcoal. You can put them in the fridge to become solid, and then after that you can store them in the fridge as well. So if you do want to prepare ahead of time, make it much more easier for you, you can also just put the whole mixture into a jar, mix it up, and you are good to go. Just make sure to place it in room temperature. If you enjoyed today's content, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you on board. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. What are some natural herbal compresses that you can do today using natural remedies, using natural ingredients that are available in your kitchen? So when you have tooth pain, when you have swelling in the gums, when you have general oral problems, you want to take something that's quick and fast to relieve the pain and to relieve the swelling. So here I'm going to talk about three main ingredients that you can use. You can choose one of the three ways to help in reducing the swelling and to help in relieving the tooth pain as well. The first one, you would need a warm, wet tea bag. It is a wonderful traditional remedy for toothache, and it's great to help in numbing the pain as well. So you can use regular black tea because it contains astringent tannins, which also are known to help in reducing swelling and give you temporary relief. Another compress that you can try is basically soaking a small piece of brown paper in vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar because it contains these wonderful antibacterial properties that will really help to reduce the swelling and help with tooth pain as well. So sprinkle one side with black pepper, and you can basically hold this to the cheek. The warm sensation on your cheek may distract you from tooth pain as well, and it also relieves it. You can also apply it directly on the gum area, but make sure to reduce the amount of vinegar used. And if you have sensitive skin, then I would not recommend you to use this because it can aggravate sensitive, dry, dehydrated skin. You can also use a ice pack. You can use an ice pack, place it on your cheek, and this really helps to relieve painful tooth, and it provides temporary numbing effects. Also, you can do this for about 10 to 15 minutes as well, but it's only for temporary relief. So bear in mind, we just want to relieve the area from the pain until we get help, until we are able to see the dentist, so the dentist is able to have a look
and tell us what might be the causes, because if we ignore totally the causes, then it will return back again and again. So previously we did a playlist on the channel talking about different ways and different ingredients and essential oils that you could use for helping to relieve a toothache and for helping to reduce gum swelling and gingivitis as well. I've included the whole link to the playlist in the description box below if you would like to check it out. Thank you for watching the video till the end. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video we're going to talk about two wonderful, easy, simple homemade mouthwash that you can try here at home to help in really making, sanitizing of course, and removing bacteria and helping to maintain the general oral health. Now first of all, the homemade mouthwash is simple and easy. The first one, you would need a large pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt, and then you would also need a large pinch of bicarb soda. So you could start with a 1/4 teaspoon of either sea salt or Himalayan salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of bicarb soda. You add that to a cup of warm water and then you rinse your mouth and discard it. That way the solution is really important for helping to counteract acids in your mouth and also rinsing away infectious things that might cause problems with gum issues, problems with teeth pain as well. Another great recipe for a homemade mouthwash that is amazing is also very simple, but in this recipe we're going to use the power of essential oils as well, combine it through to help in maintaining your general oral health. So for this recipe you would need 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. You could easily find witch hazel at the health food stores, for example. It's also sold in the large online markets such as Amazon, eBay and iHerb. So 1 tablespoon of witch hazel, add in 1 tablespoon of food grade vegetable glycerin. You could also find that at the pharmacy or then again in Amazon. And then you add 250 milliliters of warm water, and along with that you're gonna focus on peppermint essential oil, and you're gonna go ahead and add 5 drops of peppermint essential oil. You mix through and then you put it on your mouth. You swish the mouthwash in your mouth very well. You spit it out and you make sure you do not swallow. The glycerin really helps to hydrate the mucous membranes in your mouth. Of course, if you're suffering from dry mouth problems, this mouthwash is really important for you. And the peppermint oil of course really helps to disinfect. It really helps to maintain the general overall health and gives you that lovely nice aroma that's left even after you discard the mouthwash. So 2 recipes that we've focused on: natural homemade mouthwash using bicarb soda and salt, another recipe using vegetable glycerin, witch hazel and peppermint essential oil for it. So if you found this video helpful, please comment in the comment section what kind of videos you're interested in. I'd love to know what kind of videos that I would need to do in this channel to help in developing your awareness and your understanding of using natural holistic remedies for your general well-being. So then again, if this content has been helpful, subscribe, like, share. I'd love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye. Herbs that you need to fight bad breath. Now this powerful combination of herbs are available in every kitchen. They're usually used for cooking as well and for tea making. You can use these herbs to fight the bad breath and to fight off the bacteria on the tongue. Now these herbs are a combination of fennel, dill, cardamom and anise seeds. And bear in mind that anise does taste a little bit like licorice, so if you do not enjoy the taste of or the smell of licorice, you can take away anise from the combination, but it is a powerful ingredient that helps to kill the bacteria that grows on the tongue. And the combination also is known to be anti-inflammatory and antiseptic as well. So it's fennel, dill, cardamom and anise seeds. You can chew these
these seeds, or you can make a tea out of them, and you can also make a little grinded up powder and then spread on the tongue for a few minutes, chew them up, and it will help to release their oils and their benefits this way. So if you do suffer from issues with bad breath, issues with any other element as well, we do share herbal remedies that have been tried and tested, both myself as well as anecdotal benefits, as well as herbs that are backed by research studies here on the channel. And if you enjoy videos such as these, subscribe to the channel. We are on a mission to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you are able in whatever way possible to help us with this journey, very much appreciated. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. We do daily videos talking about recipes that have been tried and tested in relation to health and wellness. And in this video, I am going to make an updated version of my teeth whitening recipe that had been published a while now, and I would like to update this recipe with another ingredient that is amazing. So first of all, this recipe is for helping to whiten the teeth, also for helping with gum pain as well, and general oral health. What you would need to get started, as you can see here, 2 ingredients to get started. We need a teaspoon of coconut oil along with 1 capsule or equal to a 1/4 teaspoon of the charcoal powder, the medicinal charcoal powder, which you can get from the health food store or from the pharmacy or online stores as well. You would need to mix these 2 together, and there are 2 ways to use this recipe. First of all, my easiest go-to way is simply using a toothbrush I have dedicated for this recipe. So what I'm going to do is mix it, as you can see here, with the toothbrush, and then brush my teeth once a day in circular motions, and then make sure to wash away the mixture very well from the teeth and the gums. And this procedure is really, really nice for helping to whiten teeth, for helping with general oral health as well. Another way that you can use this recipe, if you don't want to go through the way of using it with a toothbrush, you can simply make up this mixture, and in order to maximize it even more, you want to start off with the exact same ingredients, the charcoal, the coconut oil, and then add the essential oil to it, which is preferably either mint essential oil, only 1 drop, or clove essential oil. Please make sure these are organic and these are natural, and be careful to keep it away from the eye area and from the nose area as well. And you would want to use the oil pulling method, so don't use the toothbrush. Simply take a teaspoon of that mixture and then just swish it in your mouth for about 5 to 10 minutes. Swish it in your mouth early in the morning. This really, really helps to take out all these residues and all these bacteria away from your mouth, and then try it for once a day for a week, and the results are amazing. I personally tried it myself, and in the previous business that I used to own, I used to even sell this mixture, and it has raving reviews. So you can do this, prepare it ahead of time. Simply use a jar, add in the coconut oil, the charcoal, and add in 2 to 3 drops of the essential oil of your choice, preferably either peppermint essential oil or clove essential oil, which is amazing for oral health. And then you mix it well, seal it closed, and whenever you need to do the oil pulling method or the toothbrush method, simply take a little bit and use it accordingly. And if you use it consistently every single day, you will get fabulous results. And this is a method that I rely on for maintaining general oral health, as well as maintaining the health of the gums, the teeth, and also for getting whitened teeth and a fresh breath as well. So we've come towards the end of our video. If you enjoyed today's content, like, share, and subscribe. We would love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.